Hello everybody and welcome to Grassroots Vegan. I'm David Kelly and look what I scored today. Dragon fruit. I haven't had these guys in a while and I bought it at a grocery store called No Frills, which is the discount version of Loblaws. So basically all their clearance stuff they send over to No Frills, sell it at a little bit of a discount, and then there's the no-name brands that you can buy there as well. They were only $2.50 each. Now I only bought 4 of them because I wasn't sure of their quality, and they're actually quite nice, so I think I may go out there again and pick up some more. Yeah, so still keeping carved up, eating lots of fruits and fresh green vegetables, try to keep it organic, although these dragon fruits are not organic, but I try my best. And well, lately, yeah, what have I been doing lately? I have been doing a lot of short-term trading in the stock market. And the reason why, this is not typical of what I usually do. I am heavily invested in the market, but it's more long-term. And because of the amount of volatility that the markets have been experiencing since the new year of 2015, I thought, okay, let's see if there's an opportunity here to make some money. And so I've been trading in and out of Apple, Facebook, Cisco, and Canadian Solar. And so especially in the last couple of weeks, there's been a lot of trading activity. And what can I say? I mean, basically what I've been doing is swing trading. So I've been buying on the dips and selling it when I think it's getting close to its resistance level. It's easier said than done. It sounds good in theory, but in practice it's a lot more difficult because, well, you're dealing with not just a particular stock, but you're dealing with the market as a whole. You're dealing with the economy. You're dealing with geopolitical scenarios that are constantly going on. And all this plays into how the market behaves and how that stock will behave in relationship to the market as a whole. Nothing is in isolation. So, like for example, Canadian Solar is it's in the energy sector, and it got knocked down hugely by the fact that oil had dropped more than 50%. So, but now oil has started to climb back up again. Companies like Canadian Solar also started going up as well, and quite a bit in fact. So short-term trading, swing trading, it's all about timing things just right, and that is very problematic in and of itself. I don't even recommend this kind of trading. I just thought, let's give it a shot, and I certainly didn't use all of my money to do this with. Anyhow, it's been quite profitable. I've done really well so far. The game's not over yet, and what can I say? My success, I can attribute it to one major thing, and that is selling too early. On almost every case, I sold out too early. And meaning that, had I held on a little bit longer, I could have made more money. But I just didn't let myself get greedy. The rule of thumb for me is make a profit. It doesn't matter if it's a little profit, make a profit. When you know that a profit is there and you can make it, take it. And that's the rule that I've been following. And yes, I kicked myself afterwards. Like for example, I bought Apple a few times, but the last major trade I did with Apple, it was at 1.8. I bought in again at 118, sold out at 24.20, and then it went up to like what did it go up to? $28 or something like that, maybe higher. Can't remember now. Anyhow, I'm kicking myself because I'm thinking I could have made a few more points had I stayed in Apple. And, but it didn't matter. I still made good money on that trade. First Canadian, not First Canadian, sorry, I'm getting First Solar mixed up with Canadian Solar. Canadian Solar, my timing on that has been terrible on every occasion. I've traded in and out of this thing at least 3 times, and every time I bought too late and sold too early. But I made a profit, and that's all that matters. So I guess the message here is don't get greedy. Just when you know there's a profit to be taken, take it. Anyhow, that's what I've been doing. You know, I don't recommend trading this way. If you think you can do it to make an income, I think that is problematic. And staying carved up, you know, especially when you're doing stuff like this, you really do want to have the right fuel in your body. You don't want to be overstimulated with drugs and lack of sleep and partying the night before and eating crap and all that stuff. You want to have a clean body with clarity of thought, stability of emotions, and that's going to come partly, not completely, but a great part of it is by having, you know, being adequately carved up, by eating lots of fruits and vegetables and roots and rice. And yeah, anyhow, so that's about it. We've just been doing a lot of trading lately. Now, how long will I continue to do this short-term trading? I don't really know. Again, I just really got into it because of the volatility in the markets. You know, I guess if that settles down somewhat, then I'll probably just, you know, resume my more long-term positions, and the amount of money that I'm doing short-term trading, I'll probably just put into longer-term investments. We'll see. It's fun though, and it's, yeah, it's more. It's not just about making money either. It's also, I would say, an intellectual adventure. It really does challenge, you know, myself. It really, you know, puts me where it's a test of, how can I put this? And I think, you know, anybody who's traded in the market can relate to this, but it really does give you a better understanding of what you're made of in terms of the kind of risk you're willing to take, what you can tolerate, how you manage your fear, how you manage your greed, and preventing yourself from becoming arrogant or proud. Anyhow, take care, keep carved up, whatever you're doing, make sure that you are fueling yourself on clean, quality carbohydrates like fruits, vegetables, and starches. Have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.